to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge. They can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it. You're right. Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Shoot. No, it's real funny.
Call reinforcement! Damn it! Should have known it sooner!
Bandit destroyed.
It's no use! We have to retreat!
Locked on. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other.
Roger.
Enemy have a lock on you, Strider 1.
Beat back the enemy.
Missile launched.
Lock on hostile. Evasive missile. The enemy has escaped.
Missile away. Full way on.
I'm cornered. Probably shoot down.
Break! Break!
Bandit locked. Breaking! Breaking!
Left. Focus our defenses on the left. We'll hit it from there. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and you're victory.
Right in that hit.
Sentry shot down. Missile closing. Evading.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go.
Shit! Evading!
Roger.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I don't believe it. Planes are eluding the enemy's defense systems. Still striking their target.
Lock on you.
Missile.
3 strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
Missile.
fighter.
Target is hit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within seconds. Let's turn the remaining enemies into start base.
Missile inbound.
Missile.
Show the enemy no mercy. Firing.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Cruiser sunk. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Reaper 1, missile closing.
Attack missed.
Park's wide open. There's nowhere to hide.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses. Roger that. Damn enemy air support. They're the ones who turn the tide.
Time to attack! The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
It's easy to face an enemy on the verge of defeat. Let's finish things up.
That area's all yours, Strider. Back up 1 squadron at the Silver Bridge.
Strider 1, locked on target.
We can't let the enemy take this position! Kill them all!
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Ready, base. Continuing attack.
Missile.
Don't stop!
Destroyed.
Conditions are changing.
Finish them off! The enemy is exhausted, but we will be too before long.
Missile.
Roger. The park will be secured. Yoshi and Jigsaw cleared away.
I know the feeling.
Missile.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Slow around! Our real issue right now.
Missile.
They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
Missile.
Gotcha, pal.
Anti-air gun eliminated.
Look at what's left of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes!
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Missile.
Now, support team, missile fire.
Destroyed.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground.
Missile.
There's no end.
Missile. Missile.
Get away from that missile.
Missile.
Target obliterated.
A missile chopper or ECM. Shoot it.
Strider 4, missile inbound.
Got these guys before somebody might be firing on our assets.
Over half our forces are neutralized.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins.
Missile.
Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Missile. 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 Caution.
Enemy's got a lock. Our tanks and combat vehicles are knocked out. They mostly fall into the enemy's air support.
Battle conditions are changing constantly. I don't like it one bit.
Strider 1, evade that missile. Hold that. Don't let that go.
Target
time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. 5 minutes remaining. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
This is Base 1. Verbandi reconstruction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters. Hey, those are our planes. Give them away.
Bandit is firing.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
You did really well out there, which is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank left. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece. Dodge that missile. Keep firing all along. Enemies on base. Breaking up.
Hit on bandit confirmed. Strider 1, break!
Vehicle eliminated.
Cyclops 2, Box 2.
Forward. We still have a chance at victory. It's been shut down. It's much easier to defend once you've taken up attack position.
Bandit has a lock.
This is Strike 2. Lock on bandit. Don't let them
Minutes
through.
remaining.
Backup is coming. We're defending HQ.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Bandit evaded attack. Try again. Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Fox 2.
Michael 2. Fox 2. There's just too many of them. Evading.
Enemy's got a lock.
Cyclops 3, Box 2.
Bandit on my sticks. I can't get him off.
Check that bandit behind you.
This is Michael 2. Enemy escaped.
2 minutes remaining.
Breaking off. Fall back 900 yards. 3 strikes is here.
Box 2.
Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Bandit on your six.
The balance is in our favor.
if you want to go back to resupply.
Reduce altitude. Right between the buildings.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is...
30 seconds remaining.
This is HQ. Do whatever it takes to defend that bridge. Send word to HQ. We need reinforcements at once.
We need that bridge to establish our position. Move ground through all support they need.
Strider 1, enemy vessel destroyed. Missile away.
Target down and out.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Get eating.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right.
Locked on.
New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
Medics.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission proved to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Locked on.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Even the escorts is seasoned. I have a lock. Missed.
Watch
out! Missile on its way!
This ship is sunk. Single freighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound! Enemy's got a lock. Strider 1, enemy is locked on! Don't get too far ahead. They took out Strider 1.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission proved to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
Watch the bandit on your tail.
Don't get too far ahead.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This ship is sunk. Single freighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage. Strider 1, locked on target. Miss, target still active.
Not bad. As good as it was said. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Strider 1, missile launched.
Set 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Bandit fire missile. Hands on your tail. Get some distance.
What's this guy eating to fly like that?
Ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard of him.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Damn. These lackeys fly like champions. This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject. This one's mine.
Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. We keep this up, someone's not gonna roll. Our act is over. Meanwhile, you can shoot down Mr. X. What? Look on you for a ride. You grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Announced your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
Missile.
You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Missile.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Caution.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
I'm behind my target.
Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6.
Shit! Target is hit!
Nice. Fine. Give him one more.
Missile.
He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot.
Missile.
Not too bad.
Missile. Missile.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot.
Missile.
Bad pilot.
Missile.
Wiseman, Mr. Closing! I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit! Cyclops 1 is down!
Cyclops Wise down.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This
Missile.
plane exploded.
Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman!
Shit!
Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible.
Do it.
Damn it! Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Missile.
Look who count.
Missile.
That's it!
See, but I can't keep up.
Continue the operation. Bring down Mr. X. Strider 1, missile launched.
See where your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Stall warning. Missile.
I'm on its back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Chaffin flares launched.
Missed. Locked on.
You're holding your own out there.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Good lord. All we can do is fly our best pilot now.
Enemy on your back. Shit. This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
Missile away.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Eject while you can still talk. Fox 2.
Target hit. Target hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
My radar
radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond!
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. Watch out!
Look at the sky, towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base. Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante is now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
Territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, you just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Locked on.
You guys have opened the trial before, leading our country further into ruin.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on it. Understood.
You were the ones on the radio. You don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Gentlemen, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. More the merrier.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
It's Erusian military.
Caution.
General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
Roger, Dennis, attention! We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Signs of the moving warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
I cornered it.
Missile.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes a traitor, LaFarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? LaFarge, send that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to Aegis. It's the radicals. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Strider 1, this is the way.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
start. Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail. Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping me down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side mirror. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have a means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
If we do not realize our ideals, what point is there in living? It's best that you leave this country.
Of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a package. I've been spiked.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strike 1, target acquired.
Thanks. This would have been toast.
Patriot, my duty is calling. Nice work on the up 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true Patriot.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
This fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military. It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Radio? You have her in your car? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out! Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him. Taking fire! Take care of them!
Missile.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the troops.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Prepare to fire on a moment's notice. American technology than just UAVs. Taking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. In the end, brilliant technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Rose is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that.
Strata 1, target acquired. Strata 1, missile away.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
ID is Osean military.
How'd you last long, Caster? You can breach and we're here to help.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
ID is Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
How'd you last long, Caster? You can breach and we're here to help.
Nice. Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Echo. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. The rear to the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe Osean drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't take responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder,
sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft we've gone where we told me about. From all the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Wait, you don't think it's those Osean they shot down? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
9. No good. Shit. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way. Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
You can abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why do something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
UAV is down. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Target is in machine gun range. Target hit. Five bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left. 3 bandits to go.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Launched. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
They are after the data, aren't they?
Target acquired. 1 bandit to go.
Behind my target. Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Osean's army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like to send someone. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Broadcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Will image process the unknowns caught in your camps to identify friend or foe? The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.